Hello, everybody. Now, this is the fourth video for educational leadership in a school. And this is for one question with the answer in details about what to do and how to understand the question and what to do as a leader in a school, which is British or American curriculum or any other, or just MO, Ministry of Education curriculum. So this is now meet with you and come back again to complete the series of leadership course. We have today a question. The question is like a story, a real situation happening in a school. So what to do is to understand the question. We will give you the brief of the question at the end, a summary for the answer, and how to answer this question. Really effective answer. Okay, let's go to what are the question and sharing with you what to do. So this is now, as you can see, the question here, the title here is about the school leadership license. And I start with you as academic advisor and also as vice principal for academic affairs, and now promoted as a school principal after having the license of leadership license. Let's go to the section one of the sections in the test of a leadership test is called the ethical, professional, and strategic leadership. So let's go to the question fast because it's a question, extensive question, needs very understanding to the question first, and it needs you to extract the types of leadership inside the question and the style itself. Also, you have to focus on the groups of or the component of the question about the leadership styles, techniques, features, and the characteristics. Let's go to the question itself. In front of me and you now, a question. Maha is a real leader who exhibits a transformational leadership style with a special attention to direct to try to administer the school using the transformation style, and her school performance with a special attention towards achieving the vision and mission of the school. The question here is, with using these transformation styles in a leadership style in your school, so the question is, how do personal culture and spiritual values and philosophical ideologies, so three main sections in the question, how do these sections, these characteristics influence, affect a school leader's decision making and the overall performance in the school or a cluster of schools? This is question one. How do they affect your role in a school and the school performance in overall? Second question in the question is, do you think that a specific aspect of one's cultural values, philosophical ideologies exerts a more negative or a positive influence than the other on a leader's practice? So this is the second part of the question. So I have two parts of the question here. And what can a leader do? And is it real? There is a effective impact on the leadership style and on the school performance overall? We'll see that. The question here, I divide this question into four sections. Section one is the leadership style that Maha used. the leadership styles that Maha used. So it is, yes, transformational style, as mentioned in the question now. The second is about the three sections of values. One is about the personal culture or cultural values. Second is spiritual values. Third is philosophical ideologies. So these are the three sections plus the leadership style used by Maha in her school. So let's see what uh, what do we know about each one, then go into the answer. So this is first the important part in the question. You have to know what is a transformational style. Is it effective or not? What is it? Consists of what? And so on. Also, you have to know what is a cultural values or a personal cultural values, what is a spiritual values, what is philosophical ideologies. Let's go. Again, the question in front of you, I always try to move back to the question again to see the question and focus on my division. So I divided the question into 4 sections. Is it correct or not? The question in front of you now. So Maha is a real leader who exhibits a transformational leadership. So first one is about her style of leadership is transformational leadership. Second point is about the 3 values she adopted in the school. First is personal culture, spiritual culture, spiritual values, and also philosophical ideologies. Let's go to the first one, the style she used, transformational style. This style is effective, very good one. If you use in your school, it means you convey your leadership knowledge, characteristics, skills to the teams in your school under your guidance. So this is transformational style also. It means that this leader is adaptable. He is not just a traditional, no, but he can adapt uh, uh, their skills or his skills to be effective in the school. Also, he's a passionate or those people with a transformational style are passionate and also dedicated, charismatics, supportive, and also honest. So I think this style is very effective, and I used this style many times. And not only one style, I know in the leadership styles, you don't have to use only one style, but this style is one of the effective styles you can use in your school. Second is about the first one. If we see in the question, you will see the cultural, personal cultural values or cultural values. How to improve your cultural values? Okay, if I can present in front of you now 5 strategies to improve your school culture or cultural values. One is to empower and support your teachers to spread, reveal the values in the school. So you have to support your teachers. When they see you are supportive, as I told you in transformational style, those leaders are always supportive. It means you have to help you assess your teams. Second is you develop shared skills. You develop the skills, the vision of the school. You develop the vision of the school. You share the vision of the school with each one, not just you do it by yourself. It's a transformational style. Also, one of the strategy is to lead by example. You are a role model in your school, so you have to be the model for the others or the other teams. So you are a real model in front of them. So this is led by example. So they have to see you adaptable. They have to see you supportive. They have to see you honest. They have to see you having transparency, very good, respect, and so on. Also, one of the strategy is to build a partnership, good, very effective partnerships with within the community, inside the school and outside the school. So you are now in a good model. Last one is, as a strategy to improve your school culture, is recognize and celebrate achievements. Every single event or achievement, you have to make a celebration, not with the same focus or the same budget, no, but at least you have to say a word for reward, or you have to say, for example, you have to present gifts, you have to present certificates and so on, or at least you can make a group of celebrations. That's perfect. So this is for improving school culture values. And the question it mentioned the second one is spiritual values. Spiritual values here in the Arab countries or Gulf countries, so it sometimes is different from other countries because of the religion is Islam, traditions here in most of the Gulf countries that we have to respect, and also about the language itself, as Arabic language is different from other uh, uh, countries, European countries, for example, or African countries. So let's just see what is the spiritual values. You will see that different here. You will see, for example, the praying room to just make his to enhance Islamic values as a pray. You will see traditions, customs for UAE values from the past, respecting of history for UAE, for Saudi Arabia, for any Gulf countries, for Arab countries, and so on. You will see, like now, Ramadan values in Ramadan, like fasting, respecting others who are fasting around you as a leader. So different spiritual values you will find friendships, you will find the tolerance, you will find respect, you will find honesty, and so on, kindness. So this is just an example, or just some examples of spiritual values you have to adopt and respect at the same time. Also in the question, it mentions also after the spiritual values, philosophical, and this is hard for some leaders to understand, philosophical ideologies. Philosophical, what is your philosophy of leadership? It's coming from the leadership style you adopt. So, for example, you adopt the transformational leadership. So your philosophy should be philosophical transformation coming from a transformation style. If you adopt, for example, democratic, charismatic, whatever the style of leadership you have, so your philosophy coming from the same style you have. And I will give you now a statement of philosophy as an example coming from the same question, because Maha here in the question has adopted the transformation style. So I give you just example about the sentence coming from her style, transformation style, or leadership style. Let's see the statement. But before the statement, you have to see, as I told you, to mention 10 types of leadership philosophy coming from the leadership style itself. So, for example, if your style is democratic, so you have to adopt democratic leadership philosophy. If your style, for example, in leadership is transformational, like number 9 here, so you have to adopt transformational leadership philosophy. If your style is in leadership is transactional, so your philosophy is transactional leadership philosophy. Let's see now the statement example about that. I did that instead of Maha because it comes from the question itself that Maha adopted that transformation style. So Maha said her style is leadership, transformation leadership style. So, for example, the statement is values. For example, like Maha now. So my values, my leadership philosophy is focused on showing respect to everyone I come into contact with. I want to exhibit honesty, show honesty, ethical behavior, and practice continuous collaboration to make teamwork and reveal the collaboration in the school aspects. So this is just an example about the statement of any leadership style you have adopt. So right coming from your main leadership style you used. Let's go to the question now. This is the question again and how to answer. The question itself is, Maha is real leader who exhibits transformation leadership. So this is the style she used. And the question is, how do personal culture, spiritual culture, or values, and also about the philosophical ideologies. Question one is, how do all of these affect the school leader's decision-making or overall the performance of the school? Second question is, do you think specific aspects of one's cultural values and philosophical ideologies having more effects or impacts more, whether negative or positive, because values can have positive or negative. If you cannot use it well, so you will do, I'm sorry, a positive, a negative in a negative way. Let's give you example about this negative side. So for example, one of the leaders cannot respect others or cannot accept other diverse cultures, for example. So what happened here is a negative side. Others, he will just be, he will have a bias, for example, and he will just make a short team or only just his own team with his own characters, the same characters, but the others, he will not accept the other diverse cultures. And this is wrong. And this is a negative side in the school. So as you see now, okay, let's see now the answers. So my answer will be about the 3 sections after the transformation style. It will be about the cultural values. It will be about spiritual values. It will be about the third one is mentioned in the question. Number 1 is cultural values here. Yes, cultural values. If the school leaders are having good cultural values, adopt cultural values, flexible with cultural values, that will impact on his or her leadership style. For example, leaders from cultures respect the authority, the others, the regulations coming from ADIC, for example, Minister of Education. So this is will give him good impact on his leadership style. Also, the other good impact or effective impact will be on school culture. If the leader just reveals good culture values in his school, their schools, so the impact will be on the school culture, not just about the his leadership style. Okay, so he will collect success easily. Teachers from any other staff, from students, from the board of trustees around. Also, if the leader adopts very good cultural values and reveal that, it will also have an impact on his or her decision. When they make a decision, it will be very good decision. The consultation might involve the consultation. I mean, consultation team might be involved in his decision when they make the decision. So it means the cultural values are very spread in this school by the leaders. So this is, yes, we have impact, good and effective impact and positive impact if we as leaders reveal good cultural values. Number 2 is about spiritual values. Yes, the school will have good impact or effective impact if spiritual values like respecting Islam in Gulf countries, respecting prayers, respecting the national anthems, respecting the words of the national anthems, respecting the honesty, respecting the other diverse cultures in the school, and so on. Yes, one of the good impacts will be on ethical foundations. ethical foundations means your work ethics will be very good model in front of others in your work. And also the engagement of others will be easily and smoothly. Second is about role. The impact will be on role in conflict resolutions, problem solving. You as a leader will have a good skills in problem solving. Will be easy to solve the problems, challenges you have and face in front of you because of your respect and spiritual values. Number three is the good impact on motivations. Okay, so spiritual leaders in schools can serve as a source of motivation to others that will help others to be like you and come in like the school they work for, like the day they're coming to, like the teaching, like their students, and so on. Number three is philosophical ideologies. Philosophical ideologies, decision-making and policy formulation will be impacted with a good impact, as I told you before, if you have a good philosophy coming from your leadership style. And also the vision and mission of the school will be very good and will be developed, will be aligned with the same area you are working in Gulf countries, in ADIC, in UAE. So you will respect, you will make a development for the vision, school vision and school mission, align with the Minister of Education in your area, around you, standards in ADIC, and so on. So this is the answer. Yes, we have a good impact if we adopt cultural values, positive cultural values, positive spiritual values, and also good and philosophical ideologies coming from our leadership style. Last is about the summary. As I told you, the summary of this video is about 4 sections. One is about the leadership style by Maha, adopted by Maha in the question is transformational leadership, and based on the characteristics of a leadership style for transformational leader, they are adaptable, they are honest, they are passionate. The 3 sections in the question were cultural values, impact on the school culture, the leadership style, the decision making, and also the spiritual values have an impact on reveal work ethics, problem solving, motivations, and the last one about the philosophical, ideologies that impact on the policy formulation. When you make the school policy, you make it very well, very effective, and also about the school vision and mission, as we mentioned, to be aligned with Minister of Education or ADIC or any educational institutions around you with the same standards around you in Gulf countries or Arab countries you are working for. This is the summary for today. Again, the question in front of you was about Maha as a leader who adopted a transformational leadership style, and with also 3 sections of values she has adopted. One is about cultural values, second is about spiritual values, third is about the philosophical ideologies, and do they have impact on school overall performance? The answer is yes, absolutely yes. On the leader, yes, absolutely yes. On the leader's style. Now, thank you. I tried to give me just a clear image about the question, and this question coming from the booklet, coming from or printed by the Minister of Education in UAE, United Arab Emirates, the beloved country I am here in. And now, if you have a question, please in the comments, write the questions, write the feedback. If something, the leadership style has many points of views, you can add many points you can add or deduct. So please, if you have any point of view against or for or with my point of view here in the answer, I'm happy to listen and read and answer, replying to yours. Thank you again. Midu was with you today and waiting for you for a coming video. Thank you and bye bye.